Welcome everyone to the Mind's Eye Restorative Yoga YouTube channel. I'm Pam, your yoga teacher and meditation guide. Today we will be practicing Savasana. I'll be posting new restorative yoga poses every Monday. Consistent practice while focusing on the poses by themselves helps to engage with a deeper meaning of restorative yoga. If you enjoyed this video, like and follow the channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications to keep your practice consistent, and find me on TikTok and Instagram at Mind's Eye Restorative Yoga. And let's get started. Today we'll begin our practice in easy pose. So find something to prop the hips up with. You want the hips higher than the knees, so you can sit on a bolster or a stack of folded blankets, or put the blocks under the hips and then cover that with a blanket. Take the backs of the hands to the knees, palms are facing up. Take a deep breath here and then place your hands on the heart and on the belly. Notice your breath. Notice how the body moves with the breath. And check in with how you feel today. Relax the shoulders down. Relax the hips into the bolster. And relax the knees open. If the ankles are uncomfortable, you can prop them up with a towel or another blanket. Be sure that the body feels completely supported. And then take your hands back to the knees, palms are faced up. This position of the hands is in receptivity, in a type of surrender. So allow yourself to surrender to the peace of your practice. And then inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, and then take a twist. Left hand goes to the right knee. Right hand goes behind you. You can look over your back shoulder or take some movement of the neck that feels good. Continue to breathe into the body, inflating it and relaxing it. Now let's take an inhale up towards the ceiling and twist to the other side. Allow this twist to feel like you're squeezing out the midsection like a sponge. Take a deep inhale, exhale back to center, hands to the knees. And now let's come into our seated cat-cow. So inhale to roll the heart forward and look up, stretch through the throat. Exhale to curl the chin down towards the chest. And we'll continue this movement in and out with the breath. Now let's go ahead and set up for our Savasana. We're going to take the blocks in a stack at the end of our mat. This is where our feet will go. I have a towel here. You can use a blanket, either way. You're going to fold it into a rectangle and then roll it. This will be a support for the feet and the ankles. Good. Blocks are at the end. And then we'll take the bolster and lean it up against the blocks. You want to be sure it feels nice and secure. Good. Now we're going to use 2 towels. You can fold them however you'd like, into little squares, rectangles, and there. That's going to go under the wrists, so just place them on either side of the mat for now. Now we're going to take a blanket to the head of our mat. This will be our neck support. So for here, you want to make a rectangle and then fold that rectangle in half. Go ahead and place the ankles onto the rolled towel. Support the knees with the bolster. And then lay back on the blanket. Now you want to take the edge of the blanket and start to roll it in towards the head. Good. So you're going to sit in the V shape of that top fold. And then take the bottom edge of the blanket and tuck it in even deeper behind the shoulders, behind the neck. Good. Be sure the feet feel supported. And then place the wrists on top of each towel on either side of your mat. Check in with the body. Notice how you feel. If anything feels uncomfortable, allow yourself to adjust the props. Take that time to make the body as comfortable as possible so that your mind isn't distracted. Now notice the breath. Notice how the body's feeling today. Go ahead and bend the knees. If your low back is aching at all, if you need to help it relax a little bit, then feet to the floor, bend the knees. Let the back of the body soften onto the mat. And then when you're ready to, when the body feels comfortable again, you can stretch out the legs. Be sure that the knees still feel supported by the bolster. And then tune back into the breath. Notice how the body's moving as you inhale and inflate the body, and as you exhale and relax. Again, be sure that the neck and shoulders feel supported. You can roll the blanket in further. If it's comfortable for you, you can remove your eyeglasses or anything else on your face and then place a towel over your eyes or some kind of mask or eye pillow. Notice the parts of your body that feel supported by the ground. The exhales help you sink deeper towards the ground. Relax the feet. Soften the muscles of the legs. And then begin to relax the muscles of your face. This part is really important, relaxing through the jaw muscles, relaxing through the cheeks, and especially the eyes. See if you can connect to the pictures behind the eyelids. Notice the mind becoming distracted. Thoughts may float in, and just let them float out just as easily. You can imagine them coming in like clouds and moving out like clouds. Or any other visualization that works for you. And now we'll begin to wake the body up slowly. Begin with your hands and your feet, starting to rotate the ankles and the wrists. Rolling them in, rolling them out, stretching out the legs. And now we'll rock the knees side to side, stretching out the hips, preparing the body to move. Stretching out the arms up over the head. Now walk your feet over to the left side of your mat, and then very slowly roll onto your right. Rest here for a moment, noticing how you feel after your practice. Place your top hand in front of your chest. Very slowly come out and up into seated pose. Grab something to sit on. It can be your blanket, your bolster, your blocks, whatever you're comfortable with. Be sure the feet feel supported in easy pose. Blanket or a towel in front of your hips. Good. Come back into seated easy pose, sitting up nice and tall. If the hips aren't higher than the knees, you want to prop them up with another block or a higher bolster or more blankets, whatever you have around you to help your back relax and the hips and knees to fall open. Breathe into easy pose. Relax into the sensation of your day. Namaste. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. If you enjoyed this Savasana, let me know in the comments below. Tell me how you feel. I'll see you next week.